Tuesday. Tuesday. Promise it clearing up. Bit of rain. Oh, what can you say? Well, we're going to find something to say. That's why I'm here. I'd like to see where we are. The duck head. Yeah. Put that on the twirly. Stuck it on that. Works out quite nice. Busy getting the bond between the two right. It's a really nice head that. There's been a lot of work put into it. And not only has it been shaped out of wood, it's been also fillered and covered, coated and then sanded off and shaped up. It's very, very nice. So obviously when I'm tying one to the other, I've had to go back into it a bit. But we're getting there. And it does actually work. It does work well. But it's bloody cold down here. I've had the glue up in the house there. Heating it up. We've got heat here, but it's not the same at all. Right? But the antler, I'm into antler now. I decided the other night there to cut up all the antler I had and put a lot of it back on the sticks again and just use it up. Other than that, and it gives me a different thing altogether. So I'm busy working various pieces. Oh, that was a jointer piece that was joined there. Sound good. Not non-glued yet, that's why I'm busy selecting the glue off. So, yeah. So, that and that, and back into fusion again. The combination of for the thumbsticks, combination of wood and antler. So, I'm going to do a few of them. I do like these. They haven't sold many, a couple. They're only for a particular kind of person, I think. Give me a bit of show. They're also a little bit dangerous. Well, you've got to be careful what you're doing with them. But they're certainly, they're sticks with kind of attitude in some ways, but I do like putting them together. So, there's a little bit of work in it all, but yeah, it's good. So we're going to do a few of them too, and a few other through thumbsticks and things like that. We've got quite a lot of bits and pieces of antler that I've gathered up through the time, so it's time to use it all up, and it'll keep me busy this winter. But we're talking about what else? I think that's where we are right now. Yeah, also a bit of yew I'm busy working into something. It's very nice yew, this old yew root. Oh, great stuff, but hard. Too. So, but we're getting there. We'll just work away slowly at it. But we're talking away this morning there about. I said I need to come up into the house and start doing it in the kitchen. And, I mean, some people where there's overall heat around, surround heat, and so I remember a story from years ago. My father, who was friendly with a chap called Alec Pender and his wife. Good age. Alec was in his 80s. But this story I'm going to tell you, and every so often, once or twice a year, my father would go and visit them, and we'd get the bus over. But where they stayed at the time, there wasn't a good bus service coming back at night, and so he would let me know. And when I finished work, I had to swing away down and pick him up, take him home, which I knew would be, it wouldn't be a quick job, that's all. But listen, I'll tell you the story of this night in particular, and Alec was a fantastic man, absolutely. As I say, he was in his 80s, but he had the bluest, youngest looking eyes I'd never seen the likes of him. A child's eyes, bright and thing, very, very, very bright. It's amazing because you're looking at an old body and this young eyes. It was fascinating, and always the thing was very nice chap, and Katie, his wife, very welcome and whatnot. My father enjoyed a dram, and Alec in his 70s, early 70s, had taken up fiddle making, believe it or not. He'd been involved with all these days and different things and whatnot. You know, originally started off fencing with my father and that kind of thing. So they had a lot of interest in that kind of thing. But Alec was taking up fiddle making, decided to start making fiddles. And they were made on the kitchen table. Everything was on the kitchen table at that time, like, you know, it just shows you how different things were. It was an old cottage they had, and you went in the kitchen, you had to lower your head through every bloody door opening just about. Other than that, you would, back then, I think a lot of people were smaller, weren't so well thinking as they are now, you know. And Katie would be working around this whole business that was going on in the kitchen, and she never once complained about it as such. No, I never heard her complain about it anyway. And there was always, she'd always had water with Alec, and he would be there like dungarees on in the shirt and thing, and he would be part of the table with all the various fiddle making stuff round about him, various stages of doing this and that, and it was fascinating for me. I was interested, but I never took a lot of it on board. But in the living room, on the walls were scattered, pinned up, were tools of a past age and whatnot, beautiful bits of work, and they made tools to last lifetimes in, and these were tools that he wasn't using anymore, and we would have them up and that kind of thing. So there's a different way. Women wouldn't allow that nowadays. So tools on the wall. So anyway, but I pick, cut long story short, pick my father up, and of course I would park the motor and walk down to the cottage, and I could hear the fiddle going, which meant if the fiddle was going, my father would sit beside the fire drinking. He liked the whisky. I didn't drink. I didn't drink at all, but enjoyed playing host to my father, who enjoyed a good drink and enjoyed a good tune. And you get, there was no way you were there, going to be there the next couple of hours. It would take a couple of hours to get them kind of moved out the chair and into the motor. So come in, and you'd sit down there, and so the next couple of hours would be spent, my father and Alec relating stories from way back, plenty of whisky on the go, tea for me. I was driving that little bloody way, I was drinking plenty of whisky. I liked it, but I wasn't going to do it. It's bad enough, what else been drunk on the motor. And a whole dose of fiddle playing, while my father and Alec sat there, the feet would be tapping, and there was all these old Scottish tunes and whatnot and everything, and it was great to listen. I look back and remember it and think yeah, it was very good and I enjoyed it. At the time, though, I was wanting to get bloody home. It was a hard day or whatever, you looked it away, but back then you couldn't cut it short. It just wasn't done, it wasn't good manners. And Kay would make you tea or whatever, and a sandwich and all the rest of it. And she'd fuss around Alec, and that would be the thing with the story. But I was trying to imagine that kind of thing nowadays, going into a house and finding that. No, women are a different breed altogether nowadays. It's got to be, it's got to be a particular way, a particular look, a particular thing. I suppose maybe there is the odd one scattered around that would still have that, but I think they're few and far between now, that's for sure. Like, as soon as something comes out of fashion, they'll change it for the latest. In fact, I was talking to the son now, I don't think kitchens and bathrooms are lasting any more than about 5 years nowadays, between 5 and 10 years, if lucky. Because, it just seems to be that way. Which, I mean, a kitchen at one time would last you a bloody lifetime, but not now. Oh God, no. They buy houses and they chop them, throw them out, bloody things that are just fitted, and then put another one in. And they're expensive by the time they're not value. The old ones, by the way, they end up more times than not. I mean, they decide to re-chipped, I suppose, and reused. But it's amazing. And so anyway, that's the story for the day. But as you can see, we shall we've made up some thumbsticks. There was quite a bit more antler there than I thought, actually. I didn't realise that I had as much of it still left. I wasn't in here, no space for it in here. Well, there's no space for it in here till I cut it up. And I've still got some antler lying out there, like, you know, which will not be any good anymore. It absorbs water. If you leave it out, it doesn't really, it weakens it altogether if you leave it outside too long. But so we'll plod away with that and see where we end up. But now that the glue's slack, we shall put a couple together, and hopefully the middle of the day is supposed to clear, so what can I say? I shall go a wonder. Right. Anyway, we shall leave it at that, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.